When Minister Trotman announced the latest oil find on Tuesday, he also announced the impending establishment of a Department of Energy within the Ministry of the Presidency to oversee Guyana's petroleum sector. The Ministry of the Presidency in a statement pointed out that it was Mr. Trotman who had made a proposal to the Cabinet for the establishment of the Department of Energy and its management within the Ministry of the Presidency. But it is the view of the opposition leader that Mr. Trotman was stripped of his responsibilities.
No matter how many press releases they issue, can they deny the fact that he was stripped of his responsibility? Some silly excuse that he recommended the Department of Energy to be created. He was recommending the Department of Energy to be created within his ministry and with him being the minister. That is what he was recommending, not the Department of Energy to be created in the office of the president and him being stripped of the ministerial responsibility.
The government in a statement on Wednesday also pointed out that Mr. Trotman submitted a concept note to the cabinet which stated that, I quote, "Given the evolving macroeconomic and national security considerations and the transformative nature of the imminent production of petroleum, it is my view that several matters must be taken into consideration. Key among those was the proposal that, I quote, all policy matters including but not limited to the negotiating and entering into contracts and issuing of licenses for exploration and production be transferred, reassigned to the Ministry of the Presidency and placed within a Department of Energy and Development," unquote. Despite the government's statement, Mr. Jagdeo said he saw this move coming a long time ago. The opposition leader said he also suspected that there was a fallout between Mr. Trotman and the hierarchy of the government.
When Granger did not show up at the activity they had at the Marriott, and he was listed to give the feature address, and he refused to go there. So that was a precursor. But before that, I had spoken to the media about the investigations and the conflict within APNU, etc. And so there is, and I had signaled that this would have been not Trotman's removal, but that the tension would rise within their structures, because I pointed out a group of people are taking information to Granger about Trotman.
Jagdeo noted that he is not in government, but as opposition leader, he said he needs answers as he feels he has the right to be in the thick of things.
And so now, since we can't trust our government to tell us the truth, and they would circle the wagon, trust me, in circling the wagon, you would see for the next few days, the government will talk up Trotman. They will say, oh, he is the greatest thing since ice cream that was invented or something like that.
The opposition leader said too that the government is draining his energy as he tries to figure out what the administration is really up to in running the country. I am Royden James, HGP Nightly News.